Hey there, this is Alex Kluge. I'm here from Toronto Home Experts, and I'm here to dive into the March 2024 Toronto real estate market update. Okay, before I dive into the numbers, we are doing something a little bit different this month. We are making this video shorter, more condensed, only talking about the relevant statistics for this particular market. So let's jump into the numbers. Okay, so new listings. As I've been saying in previous months, we've got an inventory issue. There's just not enough inventory, particularly in the freehold market, semi-detached and detached. Condos is a little bit different story. There's certainly plenty of inventory, especially in the downtown market right now. But we've got an inventory issue when it comes to freeholds. So we are up 15% year over year when it comes to new listings. That is encouraging. That's good. We want to see more inventory on the market. That's a function of sales, right? Like we've seen sales volume low over the last several months, actually, really last year and a bit. And that's a function of lack of inventory or inventory in terms of where we are in the market relative to years past. So 15% is great. This is the second lowest on record for March. And last March, you can guess, was the lowest on record. So nothing to get terribly exciting about, but we want to see more inventory. That, I think, makes for a healthier market. But again, we've got issues when it comes to interest rates. Interest rates still elevated. We're not seeing a lot of upsizing, which typically drives other markets below it. So once we start seeing rates come down, perhaps we'll see that market, get reinvigorated, so to speak. But right now, we're really a function of where we are interest rate wise. So that's being a huge, huge role in today's market. All right, so average price. Year over year, we are basically flat, call it 1%. Up year over year, it's basically been flat over the last, call it, 16, 18 months. Now, certain segments are performing better than others. Condo market is down in percentage term ever so slightly, and freeholds are up. And again, depends on the neighborhood, depends on the price point. We're noticing average freeholds that are listed below 2.5% are doing, 2.5 million are doing exceptionally well, especially in the like $1 to $1.6 million range. That is really, really active right now. Same with 2.5 and below. Once you get over 2.5, 3, that's when the market tends to be a little bit more balanced, so to speak. So, but if you've got a great product, there will be buyers. So that's what we're seeing right now. Now, average price month over month, I think, is a more important metric to look at, especially on the shorter term. We did see a price increase again this month from February to March, which is encouraging. What I really want to see is this continued momentum going through the spring. Like we want to see average price increases for April, May, and again in June. That would show that we are showing positive price change, price reversal. So, but really what I think will be dictating the demand side of things is going to be on interest rates. So like what happens with rates? How many rate cuts are we going to see this year? Is inflation going to be under control? A lot of economists are suggesting June may be the first rate cut. Now there is some stickiness with inflation in the States. So that, as we know, our two economies are very much intertwined. And it looks like inflation is more under control here in Canada, but so we may see the first rate drop in June is possible, but realistically, it's very possible that we're looking at possibly August as the first rate cut, but we shall see. Anyway, so that's really driving the market, as I'm saying. Interest rates are really the story at this particular moment in time. Okay, so this is a graph. I love this graph. This gives you a really great visual of what's happening with average prices in GTA. Like you can see when we're back in March 2022, which was just after the peak, we saw a pretty steep decline all the way through July. And, basically been, selling in or average prices have been in this channel, plus or minus, call it 4 or 5%. So, we did see the bottom in December. I think that's probably the market bottom in terms of average prices for GTA in this market. But only time will tell. Again, interest rates in the economy are big, huge drivers in what happens with rates over the near term. All right. Hope you enjoyed this video. We tried to make it 5 minutes long so that you could digest this easily, whether you're commuting, just want to get caught up on the news with real estate prices and the market overall over a short period of time. That's what we try to do. Anyways, we'd love your feedback. Please keep us posted. Love your questions, and we will see you again next month. Bye for now.